Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone can hear me. Um, Welcome in. It's July 27th, Sunday, 7:54 a.m. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Hello, H. Davis. Good morning. Good morning, Dawn Emery. Donna Smith, Not Crazy by Crazy Lady. Hello. Welcome in. See who else we have here. Uh, yes, the heat is awful. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Hello, good morning, Island Girl. Um, and Mike, good morning. Hello, everybody. Daniel's mom interview time stamp 7 minutes, 13 seconds, security camera. I'm gonna look at that. I saw right before I went on your email, so we're gonna check that out. Hey, Arcaholic, everybody, welcome on in. Lady Q, good morning. I am Smiley. I am Smiley Stories World, as you know. Good morning. I'm giving Terry Parker, everybody, a few minutes to come in. So grab your coffee. And there's a breaking story this morning out of that. We're covering a tragic event is developing right now at the Devil's Den at the state park at the Devil's Den in Arkansas. That is a location known for its beauty, and it's now very disturbing. It's a crime scene. Hey, Heather, good morning. It's a crime scene. It's a double homicide there, so please hit those thumbs up. This live is about truth. We're going to watch some news videos on this. You're from Arkansas. Please be careful because they don't know what's going on yet. Please be careful. I'm robotic. Hey, Mama Bear. Let's see. What about now? I hope that fixes it. Lord, y'all, please bear with me. So this is just happening on Saturday, July 26th. Two people, a 43-year-old man, this is what we know so far, and a 41-year-old woman were found dead along a walking trail in the Devil's Den State Park in Washington County, Arkansas. Arkansas State Police quickly ruled this a double homicide, and the scene was suspicious, of course. Their criminal division immediately took over. Hey, Sidetrack emerging. Thank you, Sidetrack. He's glad to be home. Thank you so much. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. I hope that helps some. If it don't, I don't know. This won't be long. I just want to tell y'all about this breaking news here. Hopefully, I don't know if it's on my side or not. Goodness gracious, I don't know what's going on here. But if you didn't hear me, Arkansas police ruled this a double homicide in the Devil's Den. Hey, Fly Girl, good morning. And the scene was very suspicious, of course. Around 2:40 p.m., authorities were called to the park after the bodies were discovered. The park is heavily wooded, but it's a very popular location, so it's disturbing. Hey, Cinderella, to think that something this violent could happen out in the broad daylight. The autopsies are pending at the Arkansas State Crime Lab, but police are confident. Hey, Miss Grace. Police are looking for the suspect. They're looking for a white male, and he's wearing dark shorts, a dark tank top, weightlifting gloves, and he was last seen driving a black four-door sedan, possibly a Mazda, with the license plates covered up in duct tape or electrical tape. He left heading towards Highway 170 or 220. This person is considered dangerous. If you were in that park or you saw something, no matter how small, police are urging you to speak up. Remember, this person is considered armed and dangerous. Do not approach. Please call 911. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders released a statement saying her prayers are with the families and that the full power of the state will be behind the investigation. We all pray for them, but you know, thoughts and prayers aren't enough. We need eyes and ears and voices and pressure, because this person is still out there, and we don't want any harm coming to anyone else. So if you see anything, no matter how small, if you have any information, if you see anybody acting strangely, call as soon as possible. Mods, please put this in the chat. It's on my screen, but 751 6663. Even if it's something like a dash cam, some kind of strange interaction. It was a black sedan. If you see a black sedan and it don't feel right, this guy or person could have took the tape off of the license plates by now. Also keep that in mind. You might be the key to saving someone else's life and catching whoever did this. Please try to get this out. Was this random? Was it targeted? Was it a serial offender? Right now, they don't know. They haven't confirmed whether the double homicides at Devil's Den State Park was random, targeted, or the work of a offender. But let's break it down for the possibilities. It's possible, but concerning, that it was a random attack. If the suspect had no prior connection to the victims and simply attacked hikers in broad daylight, that suggests a dangerous, possibly mentally unstable individual, or someone looking to. The fact it happened, possibly mentally unstable. Well, my phone is acting crazy, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I got ghosts in here. I'm on my computer and then my phone is acting crazy. I ain't even on my phone. But it shows that they are mentally unstable. And that is a possibility that it was a random act, especially in broad daylight. Especially in broad daylight. The fact it happened on a public trail in a state park might support that theory as well. But random acts, I will tell you, is very rare, especially in a double homicide, which makes this very unsettling. Of course, we all know, and I'm one to definitely know, people don't like to leave witnesses, but you wouldn't randomly attack somebody that's with somebody. That's why they always say go in pairs. It's also very plausible if the victims knew this Killer, or one of them did, this could have been planned. The suspect may have lured them to the park, or they could have followed them there. This might explain the quick and violent nature of the crime, and it could revenge, personal conflict, jealousy. Yeah, covering the license plates, though, that's weird. Law enforcement may be holding back certain details. If that's the case, they're trying to avoid, in my opinion, tipping off the potential accomplices, maybe, if there was accomplices. Thank you, Mama Bear. I appreciate this. Everybody needs to get this out. I know a lot of people are from Arkansas, very familiar with Arkansas, and know people with Arkansas. And I don't feel comfortable until they find. Hello, Miss Ann, and everybody coming in. If this is a serial thing, it might be too early to tell, and too early to confirm, but it is worth considering. Think about it. The gloves, the covered license plates, and the getaway suggest something planned, and that's what they do, right? Plan. Maybe this was not their first time. They are trying not to be sloppy. Maybe it won't be their last time. That's just my opinion. Yes, please, Lady Q. Thank you. Please. Absolutely. There are no linked cases like this. But are there in this area and stuff? If there are, it's worth checking. We don't know yet. Is there anything that y'all know of? I don't know anything going on in rural parks, wooded areas. The FBI and all them are going to check all this out. If it was a serial predator at the Devil's Den, this may not be their last location. And everyone needs to be aware and keep updated, in my opinion. This person caught, until this person is caught, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. They covered their license plate, y'all. That's not something people do random. Covering a tag shows intent. It shows to avoid detection. That takes time. And in my opinion, they thought they weren't going to get caught. But that to me brings attention. Why would that not bring attention if police sees you with your tags? So I think after they did their dirty deed, I don't suspect. This is just my opinion. I'm not a cop or anything, but I taped. Unless they want to go in that book with the world's dumbest criminal. I mean, you know. But I think that they're kind of a pro, if you ask me. I don't think this is their first time. That's just me. But they're covering their tags to avoid detection. That suggests the suspect knew what he was about to do or what he had just done. Yes, Arkansas is beautiful. Oh, yes. And you're 40 miles away from Devil's Den. Wow. Right now, it seems like a targeted, that's what they're shooting for. Right now, no, I didn't, Panda Bear's mom. I'll have to catch up. I've been so behind, honestly. I didn't. I'll look at that. But right now, this seems like a targeted or premeditated attack, most likely random or random violence. I'm not saying that. They're saying that. But anything can't be ruled out. Nobody knows yet. There is a large law enforcement presence there still at the park. Investigators continue processing. The victims have been transported to Arkansas State Crime Lab to determine the official manner of death and cause of death. Authorities are still seeking anyone with information, including dash cam footage, sightings, suspicious behavior, to contact them. Contact the state troopers as soon as possible, 479-751-6663. And they say as of now, as I've come on here, been on here only 17 minutes, that the victims have not been identified. No motives have been confirmed. They don't have any reasons yet, and the suspect remains unidentified. No arrests have been made, and they are still at large, which is very concerning. Whether this was random or targeted, no one should feel unsafe. Not ever, not in a public park, not at home, not nowhere. They went out to hike or walk to enjoy nature, and they never came back. That's sad. That's sad. Let's watch. Let me take this down a minute. Let's watch some of these news clips. I want to get y'all. Let me see. I apologize. I hope y'all are hearing me better. Let's watch the manhunt. Okay. This is News 5.
Right now, first.
Here, yell, calling for help. We're hiking down.
10-4, we're hearing them too towards the end of the lower part of the Devil's Den Trail. Try to relay to the office that we found the victims down here. They're on the lower Devil's Den Trail. I've got two bodies down here.
We begin tonight with breaking news out of Devil's Den State Park, where Arkansas State Police are investigating a double homicide. A man and a woman were found dead on the trail this afternoon, and tonight a search is underway for their alleged killer. 5 News has confirmed ASP's Criminal Investigation Division is leading the case, and a heavy law enforcement presence remains at the state park as the investigation continues. The suspect in the double homicide is described as a white man of an unknown age, last seen wearing dark-colored shorts, a dark tank top, and weightlifting-type gloves. Witnesses say he was driving toward a park exit at Devil's Den in a black 4-door sedan, possibly a Mazda, with a license plate covered up by duct or electrical tape. 5 News reporter Bo Russell was the first on the scene today, and he joins us now with the latest and what investigators are looking for. Bo.
Lauren, yeah, I've been here since about 4:35 this afternoon, but let me give you a little bit of context why we're in the storm chaser right now. Now, we're here at the entrance to Devil Den State Park. This is what it looks like with our massive lights on, but this is what it looks like when the lights are off, right? And so it is really dark and remote out here. and we just didn't feel safe outside because, as per the report from authorities, a suspect, they're still looking for one. So that's why we're inside. A little more on what I've been seeing today here on the ground. When I got here, we're up here in the mountains. It's once you're in Devil's Den State Park, there's almost no service. It's really hard to get information in or out. And so I came to decipher what was going on. I saw a large law enforcement presence when I got here. And so I spoke with some of the campers. I was asking what's going on, and there were all sorts of theories being thrown around. But something that isn't a theory is that campers have felt very unsafe.
So we've been here all day. We're from Texas, so we came in for the weekend, and we came up here, and there are cop cars all around there, and we were a little concerned, and we went up to the visitor center because we were trying to get some merch, some stickers, and they said that they couldn't say anything, but that everything was closed for an emergency. We then went over by, it was a creek trail of some sort, and a park ranger said that they had an active scene, but she didn't say anything else.
Right. And so we're going to, as more information comes out, we're going to learn more about what's happening here. We'll continue to bring you those details. I'll be here in Devil's Den, bringing you the latest as we learn more. For now, live in Devil's Den, covering news where you live, I'm Bo Russell, 5 News.
Thanks, Bo. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders released a statement today to give her reaction to the tragedy at Devil's Den, saying, quote, we're praying for the families and friends of the victims and know that law enforcement will not rest until the perpetrator is brought to justice.
Didn't mean to scare you all. I didn't mean to scare you. Lord, not enough coffee this morning. Hold on a minute. Jesus.
From Fox 24.
We begin with breaking news tonight, as this was the scene at Devil's Den State Park earlier today, where Arkansas State Police are investigating a double homicide, and the suspect is still on the run right now. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight at 9. I'm Casey Smith. ASP confirming within the last hour that 2 people were found dead on a walking trail just after 2:30 p.m. today.
I just woke
A
up,
43-year-old
lady.
male and a 41-year-old woman were the 2 people who were killed, but their cause of death is still unknown at this time. The suspect in their deaths is a white male wearing dark shorts, a dark tank top, and weightlifting style gloves. Again, the suspect has not been apprehended at this time. ASP says the suspect was last seen driving a black Mazda 4-door sedan with a license plate covered by electrical or duct tape. ASP believes the car may have been traveling on either State Highway 170 or State Highway 220, both of which are near the Devil's Den State Park area. Now, if you have any information on who the suspect could be or where he may be, call Arkansas State Police Troop L at 479-751-6663. A large police presence is going to remain at the park tonight as the investigation continues. We're going to follow this story and be sure to update you on air and online. Fox24News.tv.
So, yeah, y'all be very vigilant. And if you know anything, hey, Garrett, good to see you. How are you doing? So, let me take this banner down. Good Lord. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah, not enough. Oh God, not enough coffee this morning. But yeah, so stay vigilant. Keep them numbers handy. And if you, yeah, it's beautiful, Heather. Arkansas is a beautiful place anyway. We went there when we went on, well, of course, when I went to Hawkins County, but we went there when we went on to Denver. You know, we made it a stop, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. No, I don't know unless they've had an update, Garrett. And right before I come on, they haven't updated as of yet. But the suspect had his license plates with duct tape or with some type of tape. And 2 people that were hiking were unalived. And, you know, they're looking for him. They didn't say, as far as I know, right before I got on, how they were unalived. But it's very, they said it was, that he had on gloves. So I don't know. I mean, covering your tags, having on gloves, I mean, that's spooky in itself. You know, they say that unless they've changed something right now, the victims' identities have not been released. No motive has been confirmed. They don't know if it was random or not. But they are asking anyone with any information or any dash cam footage or anything like that to call 479-751-6663. And to not, and I'm telling y'all, don't assume someone else will pick up that phone. If you see something, you say something. You say something. You might save someone else's life. You might save your own life, your family's life. These people from Texas right there that was just being interviewed by the news, they're just there camping. You've seen the signs. There's campgrounds there. It could have been anybody. We don't know why these people. It shouldn't have even been these people. Lady Q said dispatch is closed, but going out on CBs. Good, good. Thank God, you know. Y'all please share this. I wanted to get this out to you. And if you know anything or see anything, they are asking, no matter how small, they are saying they're looking for a white male, dark shorts, dark tank top, weightlifting gloves, and he was last seen driving a black 4-door sedan, possibly a Mazda, with the license plates covered by duct tape or electrical tape. And he left heading towards Highway 170 or 220. And this person is considered dangerous. They're asking anybody that has any dash cam or was in the park or saw something, or if you're out there anywhere and you see something, no matter how small, they're urging you to speak up, to call it in, you know. So please be on the lookout, and just remember, if you see that car, they may or may not have tape on the license plates anymore. So I'm just saying, I don't know, but that's right now, that's what they have. So please, y'all, be vigilant, take care of yourself, be safe, and I will see y'all out there very soon. Love you, and y'all stay safe. Thank you for being in here. Any more news comes in on this, I will let you know. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.